The first ever real season of the Go Battle League is coming soon to Pokemon Go. The question is, are you ready? In this video, I'm going to be covering the official announcement for Season 1 of Go Battle League, talking about all the changes and new updates and new rewards that they have on that, such as Elite TMs, and then I'll also be letting you know how you can best achieve rank 10 in the Go Battle League and get all of those sweet, delicious rank 10 rewards. Let's get into it. So here we have the official announcement. You can check it out for yourself. Link in the description to that. And it starts out telling us about the preseason, which we're currently in for Pokemon Go. Lets us know that we're going to be receiving premium battle passes if we achieved a rank 4 or higher, which is alright. And then they're also letting us know that Season 1 is beginning on March 13th. So on March 13th, our current rank will be reset. We will be back at rank 1 and we'll have to fight our way back up to rank 10. Here they're talking about new mythical, legendary events and stuff like that. I cover a majority of these events in another video. Link in the description to that video. And I also have a link to a nice event calendar so you can keep up with all these crazy events that Niantic is bombarding us with in the month of March. Then they go on to talk about how they're updating raids to give us more PvP viable Pokemon, and then that they're giving us more battle passes for like the first few days of the first season of the Go Battle League, which is pretty nice. But then we get to the juicy details here, which covers changes made to Season 1 of the Go Battle League. First, they talk about a reward change, so they're fine-tuning their rewards. You'll receive an increased amount of Stardust, and you'll get charged TMs and fast TMs. Before it was mostly charged TMs, now we're getting fast TMs too, which is cool. Winning matches now matters earlier in the ranks. Before you could glide up just by playing, now you actually have to win to get from rank 2 to 3 and 3 to 4, etc. And the Pokemon pool that they have is going to be altered from the preseason, which was expected. So now our free participation Pokemon that we get is going to be a Metagross, and then once we reach rank 7, we'll get a new Pokemon called Rufflet, which is pretty exciting. And then last but not least, when you reach rank 10, you will be able to get the coveted Pika Libre. It was held over our heads in the preseason. Now we may be able to obtain it in Season 1. They mentioned that at first here in Season 1 we'll be able to get it only at rank 10, but in future seasons we may be able to get it in the lower ranks. Now if this didn't make rank 10 hot enough already, when you reach rank 10 you get Avatar Items reward and a special pose inspired by Steven Stone. If you don't know about Steven Stone, he's kind of a boss in the Pokemon world. He's one of the Elite 4 trainers, I believe in Gen 3. Yeah, he's Gen 3 Elite 4 champion. So really skilled trainer, and I don't know what this pose looks like yet, but we're going to get a pose based off of it, and if you got that pose, you basically let everybody know that you're a rank 10 PvP player. Am I right? So obviously, the goal here is to get to rank 10. And if that wasn't enough to get you interested in rank 10 here, at the Season 1, we will now receive an Elite Charge TM if you ranked rank 7 or higher. Now, as far as the Elite Charge and Elite Fast TMs go, they will allow you to TM any move that your Pokemon can learn onto your Pokemon, even if it's a Community Day or an event move. Right now, they haven't specified if you can get all Legacy moves from this, but given how Pokemon Go has handled stuff like this in the past, I wouldn't be too surprised to see us get Legacy moves from these Elite TMs. Now, as far as the best Pokemon to use your Elite TMs on, man, there's like a whole list of them that work out really well, and it basically comes down to if you like raid content more or Great League, Ultra League, Master League, but I can definitely make a guide on that in the future. One thing that this doesn't specify is if rank 10 will get more Elite TMs or more end of season rewards than rank 7 will, so that's up in the air right now, but definitely emphasizes the need to at least get rank 7, if not rank 10, in the Go Battle League. Then going down, they give us the Season 1 timeline, letting us know that in the beginning we're going to have 2 weeks of Great League, then 2 weeks of Ultra League, and then 2 weeks of Master League. And then I guess at the very end there, we'll have a nice week of every single league all at once, like we had for the preseason. And then Season 2 will begin Friday, May 1st, 2020. So with Pika Libre and the special pose on the line here, the question is, how are you going to get to rank 10? Well, first things first, the very beginning of the season, the first 2 weeks is going to be the Great League. Now, from my experience, this first 2 week period, this 2 week Great League period is going to be the most important part of ranking up in the Go Battle League. So if you are going to put resources into a team more than the other ones, like you're kind of limited on Stardust, maybe you don't want to invest in the Ultra League because it looks a little ridiculous, well, all your Stardust should go into the Great League. Now, as far as which Pokemon to power up for the Great League goes, I have a whole guide on that. Great League 101. If you haven't checked it out already, we got a link up above here and in the description so you can check it out. It covers the basic matchups of the Great League and team building advice, good leads, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't seen it already, make sure to check it out. Now, as far as building a good Great League team goes, you don't need to power up like 20 different Pokemon. You only really need 3 that work well to get your wins in, and then you get your wins in, and then you move up in the ranks. After the Great League, though, you go into the Ultra League. It's a whole new ball game. Different Pokemon, different meta. Your chances of winning or losing might be a bit different depending on how prepared you are for the Ultra League. But if you can get to rank 10 during that Great League period, well, then you can just kind of coast in the Ultra League and not worry too much. So then the question becomes, well, Ryan Swag, how do I best get into rank 10? Well, I mean, obviously having a good Great League team and winning all the time is a surefire way to inevitably get into rank 10. But as many battlers may recall, getting into rank 10 really wasn't all that easy, right? Some players with a worse win-to-loss ratio were getting to rank 10 before others. And there were some players that were just straight up winning out all the time, and they were condemned to rank 9 for a majority of the preseason time here. Of course, this sparked a bunch of controversy among all the PvP high lords in the world, and they rubbed their brains together to find out what exactly was going on. Why is guy who wins less outranking guy who is winning more? Like, what's up with that? And what they found was the common denominator was their Great League, Ultra League, Master League, and Rocket medals. If you had more gold medals, that means you started out higher than everybody else, and because you started out higher than everybody else, you had a lower amount of wins you needed to be able to cross the threshold into rank 10. Therefore, if you don't already have 200 wins in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League already, you might want to work on getting those medals up to gold. My recommended advice for you guys is to get a friend, get Netflix out, watch a movie, and just trade wins with each other until you both have the gold. Ryan Swag, what you're telling these people to do is cheating. You're telling them to cheat to get the medals. That's not fair. I wouldn't say that's cheating, man. What I'm advocating here for is real player versus player interactions. What would be cheating is if I told you to get a second device, make a second account, and just using that to farm up wins. And for those of you out there that might be considering doing that kind of method, I gotta say it's a lot more efficient and a lot more, I guess, fun, pleasurable, more passive to do it with a buddy watching a movie or something like that, unless you really want to take that extra effort to cheat and put your nose to the grindstone to get those wins in. Aside from those 2 tips, I can't really help you. Just to rehash here, make a good Great League team. Check out my Great League 101 video so you can build a good Great League team. And then tip number 2, make sure you got gold medals. If you got gold medals, apparently, based off of our preseason information, that will put you in the best position to get into rank 10. Like, I myself don't have that many gold medals right now, and I spent the majority of my preseason stuck in rank 9 hell. Everybody who's been trapped in rank 9 hell knows exactly what I'm talking about. You win 3 matches, lose 2, you gain maybe 5 points. You lose 3 matches, win 2, you lose 20 points. What the heck? That's not a system that you can easily win out and get to the rank 10 in without constantly winning out all the time. So if you can lower the amount of wins you need to get to that point, definitely helpful. At any rate, I hope this video has proved useful to you. If you got any questions on this content, comment below, let me know what's up, and I'll be happy to help you out. And if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more like it, well, make sure to subscribe to SwagTips. And once again, if you want information on the Great League, Ultra League, Master League, I've already done videos on those. Link in the description to my PvP playlist so you can check them out. Get learned up. SwagTips. I'd also like to give a special shout out to my Patreon supporters. If you're not aware, Swagman has a Patreon. If you want to help support the Swagman, check it out.